Hi, friends. Today we're looking at the book of Exodus in the Bible Basics series, and the year is 2024. I'm your old pal Papa Dale, and this is the Jan Hus Institute of Biblical Studies, and it is the Bible Basics degree program. Now, because there are always new viewers, I'll introduce myself. I'm a retired pastor, teacher, theologian, and professor with over 50 years of service to the Lord Jesus Christ. My name is Dale Warren, and professionally I'm known in my writing, teaching, and lectures as D.A. Warren, but all my friends just call me Papa Dale, so you can too. Now you can see the details of my personal experience, family life, education, and ministry experience on other videos on this playlist. So for now, let's just get right into today's topic, which is the Exodus Basics in 5 minutes. This is the Jan Hus Institute for Biblical Studies. Now, the book of Exodus is the second book of the Bible, and it tells a powerful story about God's deliverance of the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. It's packed with significant events that show God's faithfulness and holiness. At the beginning of Exodus, we find the Israelites living in Egypt as slaves. Although they had once been welcomed during Joseph's time, a new Pharaoh who did not know Joseph feared the growing Israelite population, and he forced them into hard labor and oppressed them. Exodus 1:8-14. The Israelites cried out to Yahweh for help, and he heard their cries. Exodus 2:23. So God chose Moses to rescue his people. Moses was born a Hebrew, but raised in Pharaoh's palace. Exodus 2:1-10. He fled to Midian because he killed an Egyptian trying to defend a Jew. And God appeared to him in Midian in a burning bush, telling him to return to Egypt and lead the Israelites to freedom. Exodus 3:1-10. God identified himself as I am who I am, demonstrating his eternal presence and power in Exodus 3:14. When Moses returned to Egypt, he confronted Pharaoh and demanded, "Let my people go." Exodus 5:1. Pharaoh refused, and this led to a series of 10 plagues that God sent upon Egypt to show his power. The plagues included turning water into blood, swarms of frogs, and the death of their livestock. Exodus chapter 7-chapter 11. And each time Pharaoh's heart was hardened, causing him to resist Yahweh's commands. The final plague was the death of all the firstborn males in Egypt. Exodus 12:29-30. However, God provided a way for the Israelites to be saved through the Passover. They were instructed to sacrifice a lamb and place its blood on their doorposts. See Exodus 12:21-27. When the angel of Yahweh saw the blood, he passed over the houses, sparing their lives. This act of salvation foreshadows Jesus' sacrifice for us. After the last plague, Pharaoh finally let the Israelites go. They left Egypt quickly, taking unleavened bread with them because they did not have time to let the bread rise like they normally would. See Exodus 12:39. While escaping, God miraculously parted the Red Sea, allowing them to cross safely, while drowning the pursuing Egyptian army. Exodus 14:21-22. While in the wilderness on the other side of the Red Sea, God led his people by a miraculous cloud pillar by day and a pillar of fire by night. He also miraculously provided for them, giving them manna from heaven and water from a rock, and that was their food and their drink. He also gave them the 10 Commandments at Mount Sinai and served as a guide for how they should live, which separated them from all other people groups as special. See Exodus 21-17. The book of Exodus teaches us about God's love, power, and desire for a relationship with his people, and it shows us that no matter the challenges we face, God is always with us and has a plan for our lives. Now, I'm your old pal Papa Dale, and this is the year 2024. The lecture you just watched is the Exodus in 5 Minutes Basics lecture. It is part of the Bible Basics lecture for the Jan Hus Institute of Biblical Studies. Greater insights leading to deeper relationship with Jesus await you if you'll keep going watching the videos. And so until the next time I see you, this is me, Papa Dale, signing off and saying I'll be praying for you, that you'll be well and that you'll be blessed.